because we have three cheer Hi, I'm Peyton and I'm part of the socials committee in the sports leadership class this year. Today I'm here with Jess and Jill from the t-shirt committee in the sports leadership class. It's one of the biggest committees that our class is a part of. Basically, we didn't have the opportunity to plan a pink day this year like most other sports leadership classes do, and part of that is designing t-shirts that go along with that event. And so we decided to come up with a creative solution that would allow us to experience kind of some of that leadership. And so this committee took on the role of designing some t-shirts for our community. And so today we're here to talk about the shirts and show you the designs. So before we get to discussing the specifics of the t-shirts, was there anything you guys wanted to talk about the beginning phases of the creation? If you guys kind of had a mission statement or a goal that you wanted to reach by creating these shirts for the community?
Yeah, I think that a lot of people don't really know how much hard work goes into planning the t-shirts that we use for Pink Day and Spirit Days. It was definitely a lot more overwhelming than I expected it to be. We wanted to do something that had never been done before. That's why we did 3 t-shirts. We wanted there to be an option for everyone, so you can pick one, you can pick 2, or you can buy all 3 if you wanted to. There's no limit on how many you can buy, but we just wanted to do something different like we had never done before. That's why we picked the designs that we did and put so much work and a lot of effort into it.
If you guys had to take a guesstimate about how many hours you guys put into designing these shirts and talking with John from JV, what would your rough estimate be about how much time and effort you put into this?
A lot.
I don't even know.
Definitely outside of school hours.
Yes.
Nothing not all of this was completed in the 3 hours in the morning.
No.
This was definitely after school as a weekend project. It takes time. So, because we have 3 t-shirt designs for you guys, we also have 3 charities we're going to donate to this year. We, as a sports leadership class, all chose the charities that we wanted to donate to. We took a vote, and these were the 3 that we decided. I'm going to hand it off to Jill and Jess, and they're going to explain the charities and why we chose them and what kind of good things will come of the donation we give them. All right, Jill, so do you just want to give us a quick rundown of the 3 charities we chose and what each charity supports?
Yeah, so the first one that we all mutually agreed on was CASH, which is Cancer Assistance Services of Halton Hills. That is the money that that's the charity that we usually give all the money from our Pink Day fundraiser for. We give them all of our funds. So we definitely wanted to support them, and what they do is they provide transportation, they provide wheelchairs, canes, wigs even, to cancer patients in Halton Hills, and just provide health and wellness services to the patients and their families and friends as well. So it's definitely a fantastic organization.
That's really great because we're sticking with kind of the old themes from Pink Day. We still want to support that same charity because it is something that our school does annually, and I think that even though this year does look different, it's important that we kind of keep that repetition. And by also choosing alternate charities, it opens up different avenues for leadership class after ours to follow a different path if they choose.
The second charity that we are donating to is the Royal Canadian Legion. They have over 1,000 branches across the country. We have one in Georgetown, and I believe Acton as well has a branch. It was created by veterans for veterans, and they give support to current military servers as well as the RCMP and their families. And they provide support for veterans as well. They also ensure that Canada is remembering the sacrifices that were made to keep our country safe, to keep us safe. They have created a number of youth programs just to ensure that everyone is really respecting the veterans and the current serving military overseas and what they have done for us.
I think a big factor for us choosing this charity was the fact that for this Remembrance Day that had passed, there wasn't as many sales made for selling poppies and people wearing poppies just because people were inside and not going out and not buying them. And they definitely took a hit on that income that they make usually. And so we wanted to support them because, even though that they couldn't sell enough poppies to make the same amount of money that they usually do, it doesn't mean that we still don't appreciate what they've done for us so much. And so this is a way for us to really show them how we personally thank them and we appreciate them and we feel for their needs right now. And so we want to support them in this time.
The third charity that we are donating to is Links to Care. They have multiple locations throughout the Halton region, one in Georgetown as well. They have tons of different services. They provide childcare, assistance to the elderly, like such as bathing assistance. They have a lot of meal programs such as Meals on Wheels and Meals on Ice, which I think is extremely important, especially during COVID. For those who don't have access to everything that they need, they can't go out if their health isn't great. Another thing that they do that I think is amazing is they provide relief for caregivers for those who are at higher risk to COVID, which I think is like awesome. I think it's so awesome. So we chose that as our third one because they just have so many amazing programs and they do so many amazing things.
Yeah, that's really great. I know that obviously we want to help as many people as we can, and we know that COVID is hurting so many people and so many charities right now, and so to just give to one charity almost, it didn't seem right to us because we wanted to help as many people as we can, and so that's why we chose 3 charities that are affected by COVID, but are charities that help people who really need help, especially, more now than they would have before COVID, and so that's why we wanted to, just, give them help and help them in any way we can. Support is crucial right now, and, we are a community and we want to support our community.
And one of our biggest goals of the T-shirt campaign is to bring light during such a dark time, and I think that supporting 3 different charities rather than just one really shows that.
For sure. So in the creation of these shirts, did you guys kind of face any, idea struggles or power struggles in design? Did somebody think that, their design was better, or were there any issues, or were you kind of cohesive and it kind of all worked the way it should have?
So I think we were pretty cohesive with the designs. I feel like we had a very strong vision from the get-go of what we wanted to do. Definitely a power struggle with just trying to get these a go, always with charities, that kind of stuff. We want to make sure we get those first, and then have to get approval from principals, higher ups, that kind of stuff. Working with the printing company was something that I personally have never done before. I'm sure it's probably new for a whole bunch of other people in the campaign as well. But that was very much a struggle as well, trying to get deadlines made with the class, with the printer, with the principal. It's all a schedule that is needed to be managed for sure.
Yeah, this team had entire creative control over the shirts, so not only did they have to design the shirts, they had to figure out, the different shadowing for the images that they wanted printed. They had to figure out scheduling with the printing company and the t-shirt company and organizing when the shirts were shipped to the printer or when the shirts were shipped to us. There's so many different factors so many factors that you guys don't understand that had to have worked and had to be pinpointed meticulously for all of this to work. And these shirt designs affect every other group that we're working with because we're all trying to follow the same timeline so we can all help each other. And if one thing goes wrong, which things go wrong, it happens, but it affects so many other things. It's like a domino effect. And so
It's a domino effect,
it definitely helps us learn how to stay up on our feet and not let one misconception ruin our motive and ruin our drive and not dishearten us. So we definitely learned a lot during this process. So we also, this team also created a website that you can go to where you can buy the shirts, and so they're going to talk a little bit about that and how you can go about buying these shirts.
Yeah, so one of the newest members of our team, I'll just give her a shout out, Mackenzie Scott, you're the best. She created a whole website for us. You can't purchase the shirt directly on the website, but it will give you a link to the cash online. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. So the website will show you the different shirts. We had some models for us that we took pictures of today. So all those pictures will be uploaded onto the website. It'll show you more information on the different charities and how you can get to their websites. And it will also show you the raffle prizes, because if you are purchasing a shirt, you are automatically entered into the raffle.
Yeah, so these raffle prizes could be anything from gift cards to items that you can win, and so it's definitely something to keep an eye out. And I think once you purchase a shirt, you get one raffle ticket per shirt you purchase.
Yes.
And these shirts can be purchased by anybody. They can be purchased by your older siblings, your younger siblings at feeder schools, your parents, your aunts, your uncles. This doesn't have to be limited to just CTK.
We want to make it big.
Because we're so focused on the community aspect of it all, we want it to be affected by all the community, and we want the whole community showing it, not just the CTK community. And so that's why we are trying to push for this so hard. We want you to introduce this to your families over the break. Look at these shirts. Look at this. Come support support my school, donate to these charities. And if you don't want to buy a t-shirt, there is an option for you to just directly donate to the charity.
And you would still get entered into the raffle.
Yes, which I think is great. We are working on setting up a safe pickup and drop off of the shirts once you order them. And if you are in cohort C, please don't worry, you will still get your shirts. We're trying to figure out a way to do that safely, a delivery to you. So please don't worry. Don't let being at home prevent you from buying these shirts and missing out on this experience, because it's really something that's going to knit the school together in such a hard time.
Okay, so this is the athletic style shirt that we have, and it's called The Athletic. It is very much like an athlete shirt. We've had many shirts close to this in the past. A lot of our championship shirts have looked like this. We wanted to keep something that was very much simple Jags sports themed, and has a nice big Jag in the center. It has the years, and then again it just has in this together to symbolize unity with the whole COVID-19 situation. We wanted to make sure that we kept unity as a theme throughout all three shirts.
And on the right-hand side of the shirt, you can see that there's a hashtag, and it's hashtag CTK Strong. Do you guys want to elaborate on what that hashtag means to you, who created it, and why it's on the t-shirt?
So we, as a class and as a committee, we came up with the hashtag CTK Strong, just to kind of symbolize unity, and that we really all want to stick together as a school community during this really difficult time. Everyone is going through different things right now, and we want to just let everyone know that we're here for you guys, and we just want to stay strong together as a CTK community.
That's great. So, not only does the t-shirt show unity just by wearing it in the same picture, you also have that kind of verbal, you have that verbal confirmation that we're all in this together, and literally we're a community and we're here to support each other, and we know we can address it. These times are hard, but above all, we will stay strong as a family, and we'll stay strong as a community, and this shirt promotes that.
I want to keep going. Especially for the younger students, the grade 9s and even the grade 10s, they didn't get to experience much of their first year. We want them to be able to experience how a close-knit community our school really is, and I feel like that this is a great way to kind of introduce them to the Jags.
What we have is the vintage shirts. This is what it looks like. It's a distressed t-shirt, so all the lettering has little distressed pieces in it, and has a nice big Jag with the cloth. It's also one of our very new trendy shirts. We want to have something that was very wearable. That was one of our main goals as the t-shirt committee. We wanted to have something that you wear outside of school and show your Jag swag in the school, and yeah.
And this is the final design of the t-shirt. This one is a more simpler look. There's a front and a back to this t-shirt design, so Jillian's going to kind of explain.
No, restart that.
Why?
Because Jess is talking about it.
Okay, sorry. So this is the last shirt. It's more of a simpler design, but it has a front and a back picture on both sides of the shirt. So we're going to hand it over to Jess, and she's going to kind of explain the thought process behind designing this t-shirt.
Okay, so this is our last shirt. This is called the Shadow. So a lot of people have asked the question, what is a shadow? It's a little confusing, but a shadow is basically a group of jaguars. So we wanted to make sure that we kept that unity piece again by adding in a shadow unites. So unity within the shadow community of all of our jaguars. And this is just a simple crush shirt that we have, so it's more clean if you want to just support from the back instead of having a full front design. We have one, it's a little tiny crest on the front. It's got a jaguar, and it says CTK Jags on it. So
Hashtag CTK Strong.
yeah.
So this is the front of the shirt. The shirt on the left is the back of the shirt. And it's a very simple design, very casual. All of these shirts are...
Gotta go. Thank you.
One hard. That was great.
Other than just helping out the community and supporting local charities, are there any other benefits to buying these shirts and having them? Sorry.
Yeah, so the raffle is definitely a big one. We're in the works of getting some cool prizes for you guys. With every shirt that you purchase, you will also receive a free CTK customized mask. The administration is working hard on getting those for us, so we're very excited about that. And we have also gotten approved to have a Civies Day every month for the rest of this school year, where you can wear these shirts. So yeah, there's lots to be excited about.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jess and Jill, for being a part of this kind of interview. I know you guys have a lot of work to do, so thank you for taking the time to do this for us. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned to a Jags Live and CTK Athletics Instagram. We have so much for you to see, so thank you so much for spending time with me to talk about shirts. Be excited, guys. These shirts are awesome. I cannot wait to wear them. Thank you so much for all your hard work, guys. Bye.